Can Duolingo, Babbel, or any other app make you fluent? Isn't that what they say? 10 minutes a day to fluency? So, is it true? And if not, what do you get from an app? And to make sure to answer that question accurately, let's make sure we're on the same page on what it means to learn a language and be fluent. Hey, Genevieve here from Breakout Speak, trying to help you learn a language better, faster, and make it more fun. So let's get into it. So what's your goal with an app? Is it to learn some phrases, to understand everything you hear in the language, maybe to speak freely? For me, I define being fluent as being able to express yourself relatively comfortably about most topics that would come up in everyday conversation. You don't need to know how to talk about astrophysics to call yourself fluent, but if you want to, hey, go for it. Now here's the problem. Most people, when they use apps, they're looking for the perfect app that's going to take them from start to finish, from A to Z when learning a language. And of course, some apps are better than others. Oh, by the way, I do reviews and language tips, all that good stuff. Stick around and subscribe. But there is no one perfect app to take you from start to fluent, plop you in a foreign country speaking like a native speaker. But wait, are they still valuable? Can an app help you become fluent? And that actually is a yes. But there is a difference, so let me explain. Instead of have your expectation that an app can take you from A to Z, from start to fluent, what if your intention with an app is to get you past stage 1, to start you off, to build a base, to get you into stage 2? Isn't that valuable? I'm simplifying the process of language learning here, but try to imagine it in 3 stages. The first stage, where you learn phrases and build a solid base. Stage 2, you expand from that. Stage 3, you work on speaking and you expand from there. And this is where you become fluent. So if an app doesn't take you through all of the stages, but it can get you through stage 1, and after you go through stage 1, you're in stage 2, and from stage 2, you can make it to stage 3. Isn't that valuable? Isn't that worthwhile? Can't that be something that helps you along your language learning journey? So apps can be, and for me personally, have proven to be a really useful piece of the language learning puzzle if you use them the right way, which actually most people don't, but I want to help you with that. Check the description. I'm doing a super special training on all the mistakes that people make that hold them back from becoming fluent, and how you can walk away remembering and actually using twice as much, if not more, from the app that you're already doing. So check the description, join us. And you might be able to relate to this if perhaps you're short on time, maybe you want to learn the language, but you're not doing it as much as you want to, or you can't get yourself to sit down with a textbook, but you can enjoy using an app. And personally, there have been times in my life that I really wanted to learn a language, but for whatever reason, it wasn't happening until I started using an app. The app was what got me through stage 1, led me to stage 2, expanded from there, later on became fluent, made lots of friends. I mean, the things that you're hoping for with a language becoming fluent, right? When you rewind the tape, at least in my story, the beginning was an app. And I never would have started learning that language at that time had it not been with an app. So if the question is, can an app make you fluent? I would say no. However, if the question is, can an app help you become fluent? Then the answer changes to yes. And it did for me. So it could be helpful for you too. If you use it right, check the training, just saying. Join us. And as a little bonus section of this video, here are 4 ways I like to use an app to learn a language. Number 1, it can be a fun way to start learning a language. Dip your toe in to get familiar, to learn some phrases, to get used to what it sounds like. And if you're not a beginner, to build and expand the phrases and vocab that you have. One of my favorite ways to use an app is to utilize otherwise lost time. How many times in your day are you just have a couple 5 minutes here and there, just waiting for something to happen, in between things, you just kind of futz with your phone. Instead of letting that time go to waste, you could be building pieces of that language. Another way that apps can really come in handy is to help build a language learning habit. Apps try to make it very easy to make it a habit to use the app. They have streaks, they track your progress, you can see how you're doing. All these things are very motivating for you to build a habit which later you can expand from there. Oh, by the way, and during that special training, I'll make sure to go over some really useful expansion activities that you can do while using an app to make sure you get to that fluency thing way faster. That's my goal for you. So check the description. I'm happy to share the activities and things that I did while using an app that later helped me become fluent. Stick around and subscribe for more tips on how to make learning a language easier, faster, way more fun, how to get out in the world and actually speak. Till then, happy language learning. Catch you soon.